Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 2278. I know, lots of days of what you up to now. And in this segment, I share what I'm working on, what I'm thinking about, what's making me happy, crazy, whatever, with respect to what I'm doing in business and in life right now. And today, every day, I create a couple pieces of content. The first one is, and I do it to warm up my voice every day, the Let's Grow annual challenge. I do an annual challenge. I think this is my 5th year in a row doing at least one annual challenge a year. Online. I've done annual challenges a lot of my lifetime. I took a couple of decades off in the middle, which were the times of my life that I wasn't very physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, etc. healthy. Finances was all I was focusing on, which was not a healthy choice, but finances and raising my family. So finances, relationships overtook everything, and business and growing businesses and things. And I learned that there are advantages to that and there are disadvantages to that. Disadvantages to not paying any attention to our physical health, well-being, growth, etc. So today our topic for the Let's Grow annual challenge, we're doing one thing every day to grow, was to look at our physical growth, our physical area and aspect of our life, and all the other different life framework areas. I do physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, relationships, contribution. Those are the 7 that I've done since the 1980s. And following the pandemic in 2020, in 2021, I had and was involved in a coaching program where we focused on core skills, and confidence and communication were 2 of those. And I added those to my life framework area. And since then, I have made them part of my long-term, lifelong goals and objectives. And then I break them down into little bite-sized pieces. And I do something every day in each of those areas and aspects of my life to move me ahead. And the way I can do it, because that would be a lot of things, is I automate some of the processes, some of the action items that I'm taking to move me forward every day, kind of on autopilot as much as possible. And then each month that I'm focusing on an area, I do additional things in that area, as well as set up what am I going to do for the rest of the year. So I make sure I automatically achieve my goals and objectives in each area and aspect of my life. But I like to share this graphic because it shows literally how each of the 9 framework areas interact with one another. There is no, I'm only going to pay attention to my physical well-being, or I'm only going to pay attention to my mental well-being, or I'm only going to pay attention to my relationships or my finances, etc. When we do that and ignore the other areas and aspects of our life, you can get away with it for a while. I got away with it for a couple of decades, but realized with a clearly dead stop that that was not working for me. And if I didn't change and do something different, I wasn't going to be around to work on anything or impact anything or do anything. For Supersize Your Business, we talked about the influencer endorsement strategy and how we can use that to expand our reach, get our brand and the awareness of our brand out there, and to increase and impact sales and conversions and things we can actually track nowadays because technology makes it possible, and the digital world and the internet and AI and all these other technologies and chatbots and things and analytics make it possible for us to track and keep track of what is working and what's not. So we can form a joint venture, or we can actually hire nowadays. You can hire influencers. You can just pay them to represent your products and services. Now, I think you can do that. That's a short-term strategy or tactic or hack to try. But if you really want to get success out of that strategy, you put a partnership program in place where you partner with key influencers that really love your brand and your business and truly, authentically, and trustworthily with their clientele and their customers and their followers share what they love about your brand and about you and your business. And those are long-term relationships. They're not short-term relationships. And do we have a lot of those? It depends. Probably not. It's kind of like a primary relationship. You usually have one for the majority of your life. That's about it. And I'm talking partnership relationships, etc. Okay. That's all I've got today. I am traveling still, probably for another couple of weeks. If I can help you in any way, the best way to reach me, Voxer, V-O-X-E-R app. It's a phone app. You push a button. It's like a walkie-talkie. Love it. Maybe because I love walkie-talkies with my granddaughters, but it's so easy for me. I've got visual challenges. So instead of having to text or read emails and things, you talk to me, I talk back. And if we need to communicate in other ways, then we can do that. But it's like being able to talk to people, but not actually have to pick up the phone. I am not a phone person. I know. It's amazing that I'm not a phone person, but I'm not. All right. If I can help you in any way, please, please, please ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.